Hello, you caring, kind, compassionate lovers out there. Today, I'd like to welcome you to the Love Project. The mission of this channel is quite simple. It's just to talk about love, the impact of love in our daily lives as something we give as well as receive. You see, we're so often caught up in the fact that love is something that we have to go give and show to other people that sometimes we forget love first starts with giving love to ourselves. And I'm not talking about being vain or being selfish. I'm talking about the true, universal, godly, higher power version of love that we can really have for ourselves. Now, it's simple to say love is caring, kindness, and compassion. But if you don't really truly understand that, if you don't show yourself caring, kindness, and compassion, no one else in this world will ever be able to fully give you the love that you truly deserve as a person. And yes, you deserve to give love as well as receive love equally. You know, I always thought for such a long part of my life, my job was to go out there and fill the world with love. I was a good warrior, a good trooper, willing to fight any battle to prove that I loved you to the world, to the person that was next to me, to my partner, to my family, to my friends, to everybody. However, that really isn't how it works. All I did was drain myself along the way. All I did was find endless missions to tackle to show that, hey, I can love you out of this scenario. That's the greatest mistake I've ever made. And simply put, if I didn't take the time to ever understand that I am here to receive love, and the first person that defines what me receiving love looks like is me. You see, true love for yourself isn't about being selfish and taking things from other people. True love for yourself is aligning your soul, your spirit, your kindness, your caring, and your compassion with the divine self that you truly are. When you can take a second and step back and understand that we're just spiritual beings having a physical experience, you can remember that the spiritual being you are is pure love. When you can align with that pure love from the higher power of the higher force, whatever you want to call it from a religious or a personal perspective, that's when you can understand truly what love is to you. And when you allow yourself to align with that higher purpose, you start feeling love on a level like you have never, ever experienced. You'll no longer say, oh, I'm in love with something. You're just going to be love. Everything that you look at, everything that you do, and every person that interacts with you will see a model of love on a level that far, far transcends this physical plane. And once you're exuding that love and sharing it with other people, but most importantly, sharing it with yourself, then you really truly understand what love is. When you're in a place of pure kindness, caring, and compassion for yourself, you're in a place to truly share that with everyone else. Now, the thing that you've got to realize, the most important thing is not everybody is looking to give love. You know, I think of love very, very much like a light that we each carry inside of us. When we are truly loving and showing kindness, caring, and compassion to ourselves, we create this bright light of infinite joy. Now, you have to also understand some people aren't looking to create that light from that light within themselves. Some people are looking to take that light from you. And when you're focused on your own light, you have to remember that light can't go away. That light will outshine any darkness. The challenge is sometimes as an empathic person, as a loving person that really just wants to share that kindness with the world, I forget that there's other people that are not the same. I forget that sometimes there's darkness out there looking to fill themselves up in the reflection of my light. And sometimes that darkness will even fool me into thinking I'm stealing their light. It's a tricky game, but you have to understand when your focus is on being love and then showing yourself that love on a daily basis, you'll share that love out elsewhere. And then you'll also find other people in this world, in this life, that are really focused on sharing their light and showing their light to themselves as well as the other world, the rest of the world. When you're standing in a place and you're standing next to someone and there's two bright lights, almost like the suns reflecting off each other, creating this bright array of love around you, that's when you understand what love is. It doesn't mean that you're in love or that's your partner or whatever it is. It just means that you're reciprocating the sharing and giving as well as receiving of love. There's something truly special that sort of changes as you grow as a person. You see, as kids, we love unconditionally. And then as we grow, we sometimes don't realize that we deserve to be loved back. Now, yes, all of us have loving, kind, caring, compassionate parents. But sometimes we get to a point in life where we forget that that's what we should be getting in return. And some of us just didn't get that caring, kindness, and compassion. And that's okay. But you have to understand your primary job from this point forward in your life is to define love for yourself, define what caring for yourself looks like, define what kindness for yourself looks like, and define what compassion for yourself looks like, so that you can then show that to yourself and teach the rest of the world how you deserve to be loved. So often we go wrong with trying to love and earn someone else's love back and earn someone else's attention. Well, if I love this person enough, I can get them to love me. No. If you don't love yourself enough, you're not going to show them how to treat you with love. If you don't understand what caring for yourself means, how can you expect someone else to understand what caring for you means as well? But then you also have to understand that some people, they're just looking to fill their darkness up with your light. So you can go caring, kindness, and compassion, but you know what happens when you just keep giving your light into the darkness? You start resenting the darkness. You start showing traits and signs of what that darkness looks like. That doesn't mean that you don't still have that love inside of you. That just means that you're giving it away for free without having any light given back in return. Now, I'm not talking about loving on a conditional basis. I'm talking about loving yourself enough to know when someone truly is giving you love back, or they're just there draining you dry of all of that love and beautiful light that exists inside. The truth is, not everyone is here to be and share love and to align with that higher self. There are some people that would rather let you align with yourself, do all of the hard work, and just pull that goodness and kindness out of you and claim it for themselves. The trick is, the light can never be swallowed by the darkness, but the light will always outshine the darkness, even in the darkest corner of every room. And then when you find more like beings and like people that are interested in sharing and giving as well as receiving light, that becomes a truly bright room where there is no darkness that can hide. Understand that if you feel like you're in a situation where your love is being drained but never being refilled, there's a chance that you're loving and you haven't decided or understood you deserve love too. Trust me, as someone that thought loving infinitely would be the right way to approach life, I can tell you all it did was drain me to the point where I didn't even feel like I had enough love to give myself. Truthfully, it felt like a very dark place. It felt like I did not have light in myself. And then it came and it occurred to me as time went on that the light inside of me has always been there. It's never gone away. It's only the belief that the darkness was able to swallow my light that stopped me from seeing it and looking elsewhere. And the moment I stopped looking elsewhere and looked inside, I was reminded that love, caring, kindness, and compassion are all things that I deserve to show myself as well. So let me ask you a question. What have you done today that shows you kindness, caring, or compassion? Did you wake up and forgive yourself for messing something up yesterday? Did you wake up with a new attitude based on the possibilities tomorrow holds? Did you wake up trying to focus on that divine inspiration that we're all being offered constantly? I challenge you to ask yourself, if you're feeling strong negative emotions, are those emotions something that's stopping you from getting to where you want to go? Because I can tell you that when you operate from a place of love, your inspired actions always take you in the direction of what's next, teaching you how to find, feel, share, and be love. When we decide to take a step back from the darkness, take a step back, and see our own light, we're able to find the love that has been divinely given to us on a higher spiritual level in which nobody else can take. When you reach that point in time, you started looking at everyone else wondering, are they feeling and sharing love? Are they giving love to themselves? Because if they're not giving love to themselves, how will they ever be able to give love back to me? Sadly, not everyone is here for the same mission. But I guarantee if you're watching this video, if you're feeling like you would like to feel the love that lasts beyond this lifetime, then chances are you're looking to find a way and define love for yourself. So take some time today. Ask yourself, what would that 12-year-old boy or girl like to feel in this moment? Do they want to go for a long walk? Do they want to go for a long ride? What can I do today to love the person that's inside? And that's a true sentiment, because once you can understand that's how you would like to be treated, that's how you would like to feel, everyone else in the world will start to either reciprocate that feeling towards you, or they'll start feeling like a magnet that's being pushed away from you. And the moment that you define love for yourself, you can truly understand which side of the magnetic pole you are on today. And then you can forgive yourself for everything that you've done in the past because you didn't know you weren't loving yourself the way you wanted to be loved. Take the time, redefine love, redefine your purpose, subscribe, like, share. The goal here is to make love go viral because we've got far too much of the opposite stuff going on. The only thing that really exists, the only pure emotion that we're here to define, share, and be is love. Sometimes that love means we have to go to war. Sometimes that love means we just share it infinitely with the world. But what that never means is that we give love away without ever expecting it to be returned. Because if we give love away to someone else, to the darkness, then we're no longer filling our own light up so that we can then be a more loving, kind, caring, and compassionate person, which is really what we're all here for. I appreciate your time. Thank you for listening to The Love Project. Thank you for tuning in. I'm excited because there is a purpose, a passion that's been calling me since I was a little kid. Since I was a young kid, all I knew was love, and all I ever reminded myself to be as I grew up was love. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying I've gone off the road many times. But as I stand here today, aligned with my inner self, my inner purpose, I know that my job is simple. It's to make love go viral. It's to share love, to share kindness, to share caring, to share compassion with the world. Because the true divine nature of who I am is love, just as the true divine nature of who you are is love. So let's all take the time, share love with someone today, but also share love with yourself first, because you truly deserve to be loved as well as you deserve to share love. But if you can't share love with yourself, you're going to go down the road that takes you into a place that just ultimately teaches you, learn to love yourself first. Thanks, friends, for tuning in. Have a wonderful, loving, kind, compassionate, and caring day. See you next time on The Love Project.